Well, hello again, and hello again, Runsec. How are you doing this morning, or evening, I guess, in Europe? Today we have a pretty good matchup so far. We have Aligon, who are currently 2-0 in ESEA Advanced, versus eSuba, who are 1-1. Their loss did come on Mirage against Brutalis, so it'll be interesting to see how eSuba decided to bounce back from that loss on this very map of Mirage. It was a hard-fought battle. Brutalis proved to be a very solid squad as well, and in, I believe, their last match went toe-to-toe with Vega Squadron. So it'll be really good to see how eSuba can respond to Mirage. I think that's going to be the key to the game for eSuba, is to not let that loss get to them and to take it to Aligon and do what they do best, just grind out rounds and win the map. For Aligon, I don't really have a lot of info on these guys. I've never actually seen them play before, but looking through at their past match history, they do have a pretty solid record against, I'd say, about mid-level teams. So they're no slouch. They'll be a solid squad to play against, and they definitely should give us some pretty exciting rounds. And sick, I'm doing pretty good. Any day I can cast Counter-Strike is a good day. So for me, I'm happy as a clam. So hopefully the players are going to ready up soon and we can actually get into this match and see what we have in store for us. Looks like we do have 5 members from eSuba and 5 from Aligon. Don't believe Aligon has coaches, but that could be an easily remedied search. See, do they have a coach? It looks like they do have a coach. They have, wait, no they don't. They only have 5 members paid on their roster, so all 5 players are in. So let's say they don't have a coach. That's going to be a little interesting as well, because most teams in Advanced and even in Main have coaches on their rosters. Yeah, I got you. And here we are finally into the knife round. eSuba versus Aligon. We'll decide the starting side for the winner and loser after this knife round. And it looks like eSuba is going to have a really clean one. They only lose maybe 2. Nope. Daxon will take down Hemsk. And it looks like eSuba will decide to start on CT. So a solid starting point for the Czechoslovakian roster. And we'll see what Aligon have up their sleeve for T side. It's always interesting to see what teams buy on T side, and they will elect to go with 2 smokes, 3 flashbangs, and a P250. So most likely going to be a smokes towards A. Make Ting and 5013 will have their smoke set up towards A. CT smoke and going to assume a jungle smoke will be set up for the Swedes, as they do have a lot of pressure over towards B and now rotating back towards mid. So very interesting setup to start it off. Shockey's, if he gets this information, it could come off as a wrong call, but he's watching the right angle. He makes the cat jump. He jumps over the underpass players, and now the split is on. Aligon have control of mid. The rotations are going to have to come through. But the thing is, they can just as easily go back towards A. The smoke's coming in towards A. Only 1 player still left at ramp, and it will be 5013 pushing out. The flashbang comes through, clearing all his angles, but he's just a decoy. The bomb is heading towards B. And it will be Daxon to find him. But now Hanky G will have a tall task to retake the B bomb site. As the push comes in, 4 versus 4, Aligon have the bomb plant pretty much free. Hanky spotted out 1 player towards bench, only 1 however. And all 4 players, as King Cobra will drop Hanky. Poff is actually at a really interesting off angle behind the logs. The flash will completely miss him as well, but he whiffs his shots on Frag. He will eventually find Frag. Zedko will fall as well, and it will be a nice pistol round pickup for Aligon on the T side. Mistiming by Shockies allows mid control to be completely taken, draws the rotates over as well. Aligon capitalize on it, and they will take round 1. 3 AKs, Galil, and a MAC-10, 1 USP on King Cobra. No real need to have an upgraded gun besides that USP, and it will be the mid stack for eSuba. The nade will come through, and it will do quite a bit of damage. In fact, it will take down Fragged. Zedko will rotate back. Hanky G finds one more on the USP. Shockies tapping away. Can he find anything else? Nope, he will not. Pop will find him. 2 versus 3, but there's been a lot of damage dealt by eSuba. There's still an AK down as well, which could be recovered potentially by either Hanky or Zedko. Aligon now have to restructure. They've lost 2 players in mid. They've taken a bit of damage, especially King Cobra. He's down to 29. A couple USBs to the body will find him, and he will switch over to the MAC-10. Both players from eSuba hiding on towards A, Gamble stacking the site and hoping that Aligon do come to face them. All rifles now have been picked up by the Swedes. Now it is down to some impressive pistol play to do a little more damage and potentially pick up the round. But already there's been quite a bit of damage, and that's a real good start for eSuba. The only problem is King Cobra still has 3,000 in the bank as he did not buy, most likely saving for that op. With the push from Hanky, they will discover that it is in fact going to be the B site as the bomb goes down. And there's no real reason to save here for eSuba. They should end up going for this retake, and it looks like they will. Hanky full on running out. Actually, no, they might be playing for retakes. Zedko is clearing all of his angles, and it seems like he's trying to pick up a gun. Guess they don't want to give the extra 300 to Aligon. It seems that the bomb will explode with no further casualties in the round. 2-0 in favor of the Swedes. But eSuba will finally be on guns, and we will have our first gun round 3 rounds into the match. Zedko saved the MAC-10. I don't know if he's actually going to keep it or use it. It'll be an interesting decision. Indeed, he will keep it, actually. So I guess for the monetary reasons, he will keep the MAC. 4 M4s across the board as well. Versus Op, USPS for King Cobra. Oh, no, there he goes. The Galil's picked back up. I thought for sure he would be insane to go with a USP into this round. Especially since he had a gun. And it's actually Frag to find the first. He finds 5013 pushing through the smoke top mid, trying to go for a smoke criminal play, and the bomb is headed towards B. Daxon has a lot to do. Rotations are coming in. Shockies has found one on Cat. Paw founds another. Hanky G is still there as Frag has fallen, but Hems has the op, and he's found one more. 3 versus 2 in favor of eSuba. Poff is very low as well, 15 HP. Bogdan's Law not in effect. The op still on the high HP player. Daxon good for 1, but he gets traded. The nade will do quite a bit as well. Actually, never mind. It's not going to do that much at all. It bounces off the wall. It's a missed throw from Poff. And Zedko's going to push on in. MAC-10 in hand. And it will be Hanky G to take him down in the end. AK will be salvaged. Both AKs should be salvaged. And it will be round number 1 going the way of eSuba. The first gun round going the way of eSuba. And things looking good for them on the CTZ Mirage. The money's going to be in a very odd spot for Aligon. Poff is the only player who has a decent amount. 5013 has enough for a nice buy as well. But the rest of the Swedes sitting quite low. Would expect to see a sort of half buy from them. A couple pistols dropped. But looks like they will go for the force. At least 2 AKs picked up. Look, Galil dropped 3 AKs. And make Tink on a CZ with a bit of utility. And B appears to be the target again. 3 players aggressive towards apps. Hems going down to underpass. Poff is with him, clearing all those angles, making sure there's no aggressive pushes. Shockies has the angle. If he looks the right way at the right time, This is going to come down to timing. There's also players top mid. The CZ peeking out top mid. This is all a distraction play. Shockies gets traded instantly. He finds the first, but it's only the CZ dropped. The op is over towards A ticket booth, so it can peer into mid. Zedco flashes out, will escape from Van. King Cobra is low as well, but Zedco has no more utility to solo defend the site, but he has been joined by Daxon. No utility on Daxon as well, but these are two good aimers. And the utility is kind of light, considering there's only one more flashbang for Aligon. Very slow, deliberate play from the Swedes. A flashbang over towards A, trying to fake it. Trying to draw the rotations over. And it did work for a second, but Zedco found one. Getting another. No, he cannot. The bomb will go down. Daxon on site. If he hears the bomb plant sound, he probably will swing on it, but King Cobra is going to peek him in, and he will do 98 and 4. Wait, no, that was only one hit. King Cobra was low, 26 HP. He does 22 and 1. Poff finds another. Fragged is left alone, has the op in hand, and is going to get flanked there by King Cobra, who finds 2 kills on the round, and it will be the reset for Aligon. eSuba has now been forced to save. Might buy a couple upgraded pistols. We'll see. They will go for, actually, a force buy. Daxon, Hanky, Zedco, and Shockies on the Deagles. Fragged CZ with utility. And it is a 5-man Palace play. 1 from Poff and 1 from Hanky. 2 from Hanky! He gets traded out in the end, but that is a massive damage done by the Deagle from Hanky G. The take is coming out towards A. The bomb will go down. Zedco's Molotov might just force out the bomb planter. It will do a little bit of damage. He escapes to Firebox. Zedco has to come in huge. Daxon and Shockies are joining him. No peeks from Aligon so far. Really disciplined holds from the Swedes. Damage being dealt across the board. Shockies, he's found the first. The op swings out, it misses, and it will be left to 501. He sprays, but not enough damage. He finds the one, but he's low on ammo, and it will be Daxon to clutch it out in the end. eSuba, do they have enough time? Does not sound like it. No, they do not. They did all the damage in the world, but the force buy cannot pick up the round, and it will be a 4th on the board for Aligon. Money is not the best for the Swedes, but 501-3X has an idea to make it a little better. He's gone for the MAC-10. MiGTIG has as well. Poff will join them. 3 MAC-10s, that can only mean one thing. Rush B. No armor on eSuba. Deagle across Hanky G and Shockies. Daxon is a P2. And with early utility being thrown in towards B, the jig is up. Zedco has a Molotov to deal with. He burns alive. But Frag finds one. Zedco does so much damage to 2 more. Frag can easily get another. He will pick one up. Zedco had actually found the kill on the King Cobra. So somehow this eco looks to be working for eSuba. There's still 2 Deagles left in play as well. And 501-3 has been dinked. Hanky G's playing the off angle. The peek comes in, it will be 501 to find the frag. But Fragged is still on Cat. The smoke comes in, but Hemsk has found Fragged. Shockies has a lot to do. The first Eagle shot will not connect. 2 versus 2, or 2 versus 1. And it will be Hemsk in the end to find the frag. But again, massive amounts of damage dealt by eSuba. The money has not been allowed to grow that much for Aligon. And they will be on the buy once again. Most likely will not be an op in play. Fried will elect not to go for the glass cannon op. Will go for the safe play. Armor M4. 5 M4s for the CT side. So there's only been an op in 1 round so far for eSuba. The bomb back C. B heavy default from Aligon. 1 player aggressive apps. It's Hemsk with the op. 1 player in T spawn, most likely trying to throw the window smoke. So it is a very slow default from the Swedes, looking to try and make eSuba second guess themselves, maybe get a little aggressive, trying to figure out what they are trying to do. But as we wait, it looks to be a mid set. Two players ready to swing out mid. The nade is out for King Cobra. That could have cost him, but MakeTig is already out bottom mid as well, making a lot of noise. Bomb heading back towards A, Molotov up towards Cat. Safe to say it looks to be an A hit. MakeTig works his way up connector. The smoke is there to block him off for now. Fragged, he's fallen back a little bit into snipers, trying to make sure he can't get shot from the window, but I think he just may have spotted one in the ladder. Indeed he has, but he takes a lot of damage and he will fall off. MakeTig has pushed in, ladder room will be cleared. Molotov comes through, and now it's all down to Hanky and Shocky. Shocky spots one, there's one close, and Shocky's will fall. Hanky G is still firebox, they haven't cleared, the rotations are coming through, but they are a bit delayed. Hanky's still holding. He swings out, spots one, finds a second. No, he will not. He is taken down by the op. Last two remaining eSuba players are CT spawn. 4 versus 2. The angles are covered up as well as King Cobra has Rat Hole covered. AK-47 in hand. And it will be Hemsk to find another onto Daxon. Fragged has to escape. They know where he is. King Cobra has an angle. And he's actually not watching it. Do they not know that Fragged is CT? It's a massive information blunder from Aligon, but it will keep Fragged alive, as eSuba will fall to 5 behind. Their money is in dire straits as well. Only one saved M4, and now the economy starting to build for Aligon. Shockies, Daxon and Zedco go for the Deagles. And we know what these players can do. Hanky G will pick it up as well. All 4 of those players can do amazing stuff with the Desert Eagles. Hope for some more magic. Try and get eSuba second on the board and start to chip away at that bank on Aligon. Aggression from Hanky. He's pushed all the way through the smoke A ramp. And it is again a B heavy default from Aligon. Passive top mid play from Hemsk with the op. 1 player on top of the railing back ramp. 1 in Palace, 1 aggressive apps, and 1 passive apps. Believe Zedco has been spotted based off those bullet holes in the fence. And now Shocky, he's made contact, he's falling back for now. He's taken a lot of damage, down to 30 HP. Rotation is coming in toward B, but the bomb is still top mid C area. Hanky G falls. Smokes are coming out on towards B. And the bomb will get picked up. I think it's a fake. MakeTig is the sacrificial lamb in this scenario. 3 players from eSuba have rotated over. He will eventually fall to Zedco. But I think Fragged may have just heard the rotations coming through. He's going to run, and he's going to go behind. Double Molotov towards jungle. Zedco hoping somebody crosses into his crosshairs, and indeed he will find one. No, he will not. Hemsk will end up getting the trade, as I thought he for sure had Poff with a headshot. So now 501 is going to be watching the flank, but this is going to be a major misread as Fragged is walking out. 1 free kill is there. Finds 1. 2, maybe 3 more to find. Daxon's picked up an AK. The time is ticking low, however, and there's not a lot left. 10-second defuse as well. So eSuba just has to go for exits. Try and stay alive. Fragged, he finds a headshot, but he's going to have to run. Daxon, will he get spotted by Poff? You can see he will spot Poff. Finishes off what Zedco started. And will be only 1 remaining for Aligon. That is King Cobra. And eSuba escaped with 2 guns, 2 AKs at that. So that's a massive pickup. 2 one-shot headshots and enough money for at least 1 op, potentially 2 if they wanted to go for it, but they won't. Interesting to not go for the op for eSuba. I would have assumed that Shockies would have gotten the AK from Fragged, and Fragged would have picked up the op. But instead they elect to go with 5 rifles once again, and Daxon will start it off well with a headshot. Frag goes in through, and he will try and pick up an AK, but it will be MakeTig to find 2 frags. Daxon and Frag go too aggressive, and it is easy farm for the Swedish player. Through the smoke, 501 will find Zedko, and now it is a 4 versus 2 in favor of Aligon. Their T side is looking dominant so far early on a Mirage as we near the midway point of the first half. Hanky G has to tap and try and find something. He spots one through the smoke. He shoots to the wrong angle, and it will be Cobra to find him through the smoke. 2 smoke kills early on, and a final frag coming the way of 5013X. Top mid. Shockeys gets dropped. And again, it is pistols for eSuba. This is a best of 1. It's just league matches for ESEA Advanced. So the regular season is BO1s. BO3s for playoffs and farther on. Top con smoke thrown, but fragged actually on the force by eSuba, finds the first pick. This is what eSuba needs to get back into this game. They need these picks, they need them fast, and they need to keep their guns up. Nade does a little bit to Hanky G, so the bomb is out top mid as it falls back. King Cobra salvages the op. Frag will rotate to ticket booth as well, so A mid is open. Catwalk is covered by Daxon, but Frag's found another on towards ramp. He's found 2. The op paying off so far for eSuba. Fragged, he's found a 3rd from top ticket. Can he find the 4th? He spots out MakeTig. He will take a shot. Well, not take a shot, actually. I thought for sure he would be able to get that shot off, but MakeTig finds his head. But still, that's enough work for Fragged. At least it should be 3 kills on the round. Daxon, did he spot the elbow? I don't think he did, but he will find the frag nonetheless. 5013X, last alive, 1 versus 4. This should definitely be a round for eSuba, and a much needed one as that, as they have already lost the half. They are at risk of taking a massive loss on the CT side. And it will be not be Daxon to take him down. It will be 501 to win that frag, taken down to half HP. 1 versus 3 now, but the time is low. The spread by the players on eSuba, though, there's one basically every point of the map. So if he catches one off guard, he'll be able to get the plant, and he can definitely win a 1 versus 2 post. Hanky G's just revealed his location, and he will fall. It's an op able to be salvaged as well, if he so pleases. 501, going aggressive, has no time. He takes down Shockeys, though, but the economic damage is insane. He's taken down the op, he's taken down 3. eSuba, they needed to keep their players alive. They needed to keep these guns up. As you can see by the buy on Aligon, they have plenty of money, they have plenty of rifles, and eSuba do not look the favorites in this round. Only a USP in hand for fragged as well. Either this is a misread from eSuba, or Aligon has just gotten himself a 9th and another hard reset. The bomb over towards A. Poff has it in hand, and he looks to be the entry as well. This could be risky. Lots of utility being thrown towards B. The fake is on. 501 jumps through. And it is Zedko, 1 kill. He's burning, but MakeTig has found Hanky over towards A. As the rotations are coming over. The plant will come through. Never mind, Shockeys finds the head. 1 more on the A side. It is Hemsk. And Frag has taken down MakeTig. The bomb down in the open. The hunt is on. And Hemsk, he's good for 1. Cobra finds another across map. And now things are dire. Daxon switches over to the P2 fit, or the USP rather. He takes the final damage points on to Hemsk, but now King Cobra has the HP advantage and the weaponry advantage in a 1 versus 1 against Zedko. Zedko, the clutch master for eSuba. He has the timing, he has the kill! Zedko pulling it back for eSuba yet again. Will not pick up an AK, but it's enough. eSuba find their 2nd in a row, and now Aligon are forced to force up, as their money is in quite a weird situation with Hemsk and MakeTig in very low economy. Poff unable to get an AK as well. And instead they elect to wisely go for a half buy. Keep their money around 2,000, get a buy into round number 13. 2 FAMASs, 3 M4s for eSuba, and it looks to be a palace stack from the T side. 3 players gathered over. 2 smoke set up by Aligon. Jungle and CT seem to be the setup. And it will be stairs and jungle smoke. 2, maybe 3 coming through as Fragged and Hanky G find 1 each. But Hanky is traded out. The pushes are coming in towards site. The bomb has gone down. But Daxon has a lot to do. And it's actually a team kill onto Zedco. But Daxon redeems himself for the moment. Fragged finds 1 more as Shockey's got traded out. That is the last alive, 501. A little extra spray from Fragged. And it will be a 4th on the board now for eSuba as they start to climb their way back, starting to grind through rounds and get themselves in a decent position for T-half of Mirage. I would definitely have to say in recent times that Mirage has become a little more T-sided. It's no longer the CT-sided bastion that it once was. So a lot more comebacks are happening on the T side. A lot more T side halves are being the ones with the wins. So like an 8796 T half is not uncommon in the slightest anymore. And Cobra's just spotted out 1 player in the window. Fragged will get flashed off. Shockey's still able to escape. But Fragged, he might just peek with his teammate. He won't find anybody on the peak. But Daxon's got himself into ladder room. That's a good play because just outside that door is 5013X. He clears it, but he doesn't spot out Daxon. He's going to jump up the ladder, but Daxon will find him. Will get the kill. Has more to find, and it will be Cobra to take him down. Molotov comes in, and Zedco's in a really good spot, but MakeTig might just be able to spot him out on the balcony. Rotations in towards B as the bomb works its way catwalk. Cobra has spotted out Zedco coming up the cat, and he will be able to escape for now. Zedco in quite an odd position. Will be popping King Cobra to find 2 frags. MakeTig finds another. Hanky G last alive over towards A. And it will be 9 on the board for Aligon unless there's some miracle Hanky can pull off. And that's the right way to start it. 1 frag down, 3 to find. He spots off 1, jumping into ladder. The bomb has not been planted just yet. MakeTig has finally picked it up. And Hanky might just be trying to save, and it looks like he will. In this BO1, every little round counts more and more as we get towards the halfway point in this match. 9 to 4 looking imminent as Aligon have just about secured themselves the round victory. Bomb will be going off in a matter of moments, and it will be 3 alive for the Swedes as well. So their economy going to be built back up a little more after the 2 rounds from eSuba, or 3 rounds from eSuba rather, have started to chip away at the economy a little bit. One thing I'd like to note about Aligon is that their scoreboard positions are all just about the same. Cobra only has 1 more than the rest of his teammates. Everyone around 10, everyone just about even. That's really, really good team play. And even for eSuba, it's relatively close as well. So both teams playing really good team play. But the first pick again will go the way of the Swedish roster. Pa finds a 2nd on the entries, and it looks to be a 10th on the board. Double digits picked up first by Aligon. 10-4, 11-4 will be what eSuba risk if they lose the next round. MakeTig will finish off Shockey's. Now it's left to Daxon as Zedco falls as well. He's going to try and save his Kevlar, and it will only be 2nd round loss bonus, so about 1,900 in the bank for the eSuba players. Shockey's will get to almost 4,000, so we could go chest Kevlar on an M4. Daxon should be able to pick up a FAMAS and a bit of utility. Actually, never mind that statement. He won't be able to pick up a FAMAS as he'll be stuck at 1950 for money. So keeping that utility, or that Kevlar up, will be very imperative for him in the next round to be able to have a bit to do in the next round without having to try and deagle it out. 501 won't peek it, and it will be Daxon staying alive. M4 for Shockies. MP9 for Daxon. A lot of utility purchased up. Hanky G will resort to the deagle. Zedco as well. And fragged CZ with util. Things are looking rough for eSuba as 11-4 peers its ugly head over the corner. They have a lot of work to do if they want to make this a 10-5 half, and even more to pull it back. The push is coming con. Shocky's the one rifle. One. Can he get the second? No, he cannot. Wallbang headshot from Hemsk. We'll trade him out. And this is where things get dicey. Frag's in good position, close range with that CZ. But one frag, two frags for 501, and a third for Hemsk. 1 versus 4 for Zedco. Only has a deagle. And now, this is where it really gets rough for eSuba, where they're going to need to take a step back and reset mentally and find themselves an answer on solving this problem. Good sound cues for Zedco as he gets the headshot, takes an AK from them. Says thank you very much. 1 versus 3 now, does not have a kit, so time is of the essence. Great play off each other by Aligon as King Cobra and Hemsk will play the baiting game and the waiting game. Eventually will take down Zedco, and it will be 11-4. Zedco only able to get 1. Things are looking rough for eSuba. It's a very quick ready up as well in the second half. Lots of utility picked up. 3 flashbangs, a Molotov, and a smoke. Zedco's gonna close swing? Yes, he is. And it's a smart play. Aligon have fallen back. The smoke top connector will isolate Poff and Cobra. Make Tig will find 1 from the jungle, however, and he will escape. Frag pushing in, the bomb goes down. 5 versus 4 hold. eSuba need the pistol, and they need it bad. But they've already lost 2 players. Zedco able to find 1, however. Cobra backs away, but 501's found that Daxon, the guardian of the flanks. Hanky G finds another. The flashbang goes in, and there is nobody mid to find. The last 3 coming from ramp and jungle, respectively. The bomb is being stuck. The smoke still isolating, and Make Tig has fallen. The kid is down, and it will be 501 left alive. He finds the first. Zedco now has a lot to do. The kit's been salvaged. Zedco pushes through, spams away, and hits the headshot. And it will be eSuba picking up the pistol. A much-needed pistol. They should be able to get another round off of this as well. Hopefully 2 or 3 more for eSuba if they want to make this one a convincing one. At minimum, and at maximum, take this to overtime or potentially win it out in regulation. 3 MAC-10s, 2 AK-47s. Looks to go for the farm. Hanky G will peek top mid, most likely momentarily, but the smoke there will ward off King Cobra and he will fall back. Zedco pushes underpass, nothing to find. There is still Cobra behind the smoke, but 2 players lurk around the connector. Slow play from eSuba. The mid control is there. Shockies, he's clearing his way through ladder room as well. He's gotten a bit of cat control. But the stack is towards B. 3 players. Cobra, Hemsk, and Make Tig over towards B. Zedco will start it off, taking down 501. That's one of the A players fallen. But now the hit comes in towards B. They've misread it. Hemsk is able to find 1 onto Zedco. Shockies gets dinked. He finds another, but Cobra is good for 2. Frag finds 1 more. Cobra will fall. Poff, the last man alive, rotates in from the cat and will actually be able to pick up Frag. So a lot of damage dealt. Daxon will be able to salvage the AK though, so no real long-term damage dealt by Aligon. Both rifles saved. That was the important part. And now it comes down to the first gun round for eSuba. Op up for Hemsk. 11-6 the score. eSuba 2 rounds in a row on the T side after winning the pistol. And Hemsk is going to take the op towards B. But it seems to be an A set from eSuba. Their A play worked pretty well last week versus Brutalis, but the under scaffold position will find one. It's only good for one. And now it's a 3 versus 2. The last two players over towards CT spawn. Hemsk, good for one. Can he find another? If I'm eSuba, I'm not going to be peeking into this. Shockies, though, he plays on top of the box. He will get away with his life as well as he finds a frag. A whiff shot from Hemsk, and it will be Daxon to finish him off. eSuba, 7 rounds now. Looking like it's going to be 8 unless Aligon elect to force and create something magical on the US or on the pistol by maybe the SMGs. But it seems that the Swedes will play things the smart way, the wise way, and will go for a full eco here, maybe a couple pistols. Deagle no armor on some players. So eSuba looking likely to bring it within 3. It's exactly what they needed to make this one a close one, to give themselves a shot to win. Just to win that pistol and to snowball off that momentum. But the mid push is here. Shocky's good for 2. Make Tig and Cobra finding 2 more. But it will be 3 alive for eSuba as they will eliminate all the CT side players stacked up in mid. Double op setup for Aligon. And one thing that is interesting to me about eSuba's play is the lack of ops. I can see why they didn't have a lot of ops on this last half. Frag didn't have a lot of money for him. He really didn't have a lot of money. And the whiff from Emsk. He splits the goalposts, puts it right through 2 players, as Daxon's now able to find the first frag. Hemsk has gone into connector. The Molotov smoke will block a little bit of his vision. Bottom connector Molotov thrown from the cat player, MacTig. So now the man advantage being played to the fullest by eSuba as they spread out once again, default across the map, and throw some utility, trying to isolate players from Aligon. 3 players up cat. It's safe to say they do have mid control. But the bomb is still over towards A. Fragged is there towards ramp. And I don't think that the eSuba players are going to be expecting MakeTig in apps, but that smoke just might cue them in. Shockies will find him. Rotation comes in. Shockies looking for more. He will get traded out, but Daxon is there to bail his teammate out. Poff, the last alive, will eventually take down Frag. Does a lot of damage with that M4 through the fence. It will be 1 versus 3 now for Poff. The bomb will go down in just a moment. And the post-plant positions are pretty good from eSuba as well. Daxon watching Catwalk, I think. No, he's watching CT. So Poff is able to get up, but Zedko is there. And it will be 9 on the board for eSuba. The buy will be rough for Aligon. Armor and pistols seem to be the idea from the Swedes. eSuba poised to pick up 10 and get themselves within 1 round of Aligon. This T side from eSuba looking absolutely dominating early on. We are only on the 6th round of the half, but already eSuba's picked up 5 and made this one a nail biter for sure. The nade will do a little bit to Zedko. The push comes through, but Poff, his feet are showing, and Zedko knows the spray. He has him dead to rights, and he will find the frag. The flank already in effect, as 5013X has pushed all the way through. He's tapping away, but Fragged will find him. 3 men left for Aligon, 2 men advantage for eSuba. Cobra will find 1. Deagle will find the frag, but he needs a couple more, as Daxon will eventually find him in return, and a 3rd for Daxon. eSuba only losing 1, and that is great for the economy as well. Fragged has the op now, 2 ops, 1 AUG for Aligon. At iBuyPower Masters, it was a common trend to see teams going for all AUGs, and it showed, I believe, somewhere around 20% of frags were gotten by the AUG, about the same amount as the M4s. So the AUG meta is starting to come into effect, and it's starting to show here in Advanced as well. Something at the minors as well, AUGs were being more prevalent. But But I will have to say one of the teams that really used the AUG to its full extent at iBuyPower was Cloud9. There were a lot of times when Cloud9 would have all AUGs and one op on the floor, and they did a lot of work with it. Steel as well showed he could do a lot of work with the AUG. And Shockies, he's found one. I believe he got boosted up, and he took down Hemsk. So the first pick again going the way of eSuba. Cobra's there, but Hanky G looks the wrong way, will get taken down. Frag will trade him out, and Zedco takes down Cobra, the CT side player, holding ticket booth with the op. 2 ops on the post plant. 501 and MakeTig on the retake. 1 CT, 1 ladder room, and Zedco's about to push into the crosshairs. He will find the frag. And now eSuba look to tie this up and send Aligon onto a save once again. The comeback is real for eSuba. But it's not over yet. There's still 5 more rounds to find to take themselves to a 2-run record here in Advanced and take this map from the clutches of defeat. MakeTig will try and hold this gun. He'll try and hold on to it with all he's worth. And he already had found frag. He will get taken down, and that is fantastic. Zedco will find him after time. He takes down the last remaining rifle on the CT side, and that will definitely deter the forced buy from Aligon. They will buy to about 2k, it seems to be the case. Pistols, 1 scout for 503. But that frag by Zedco at the last second is absolutely critical. That nade does a lot of damage, though. As the push comes through, 501 finds one on the scout. He goes for more peeks. He goes for the jump. And Zedco gets tagged as well. Daxon taken down through the body of Zedco. Poff gets boosted up. Will spray with the deagle. So much damage being dealt. Zedco now 5 HP, 1 versus 5. Can he find it? And he will only be good for 1. That nade damage at the start, the pistol aggression from Aligon will find this round. But eSuba does have money to spare. They can buy up into this one. But Aligon do not look like they want to give this one up. Absolutely fantastic round from the Swedes to pull it back. Retain the lead. eSuba has not led once in this game. They've gotten the tie. And that was the first tie since round number 1 at 0-0. First pick goes the way of Zedco, spraying through the smoke. The Molotov forces out Hemsk, and Zedco found another on the B. One more player, it's Cobra coming in from Cat. But the remainder of eSuba are coming in towards A. They're not going to clear the angle. Shockies will get sprayed down. Actually, no, Hanky G is there to bail him out, but Poff is good for 1. Poff will not be good for a second. Cobra has a 1 versus 3 to find. Shockies, Daxon, fragged, left alive for eSuba. And eSuba looks to bite back. Cobra. He had a stranglehold, I should say. No longer does he have that. Try and save. The money is bad again. And eSuba, the Czech and Slovakian roster, are looking fantastic. The mental fortitude on these players to come back from that deficit and look so strong after losing that round is definitely something to be proud of for sure. And now the pressure is on Aligon and no longer on eSuba. Money on CT side is always something that's very difficult. Poff on 2,400. Daxon will stay alive as well. The op saved, though, by Cobra can play a big role into this round. It's an op that does not need to be found, or not need to be purchased. Double op set up again for Aligon. But this is reset territory as they did lose their last round on first round loss. Slow default from eSuba. Fragged watching the underpass push. Aggression from MakeTig. This could cue Fragged into pushing up a little more, but now the smokes, the flashes are coming in towards A. The pushes are going to come out. The nade's coming through. Does a little bit of damage to Poff. But Hemsk has found 1. And 501's hiding in the smoke as well. The bomb will not be able to go down. Hemsk. Wait, actually, no, it's Zedko to find 503. Zedko takes a lot of damage. He will not get found, but he will eventually fall to Poff. 2 versus 4 for eSuba. The rounds are going back and forth, but Frag, this is an amazing lurk. He can find 2 very easily here. And he will actually, both players whiff. The no-scope will go the way of Cobra. And it is Daxon in a 1 versus 4. Hemsk is low. Cobra and Poff have taken a bit of damage. There's nobody CT for him to worry about, but he doesn't know that. The nade, this could be huge, and it will, actually, Daxon will take him down before he can get the dunk, and it will be Poff to finish him off in the end. Ali Gon retain their lead once again, 13-12, and now the money's going to start to get low for eSuba. Daxon can drop a couple AKs, he probably will drop 1, and the match is paused. I'm going to assume it is a tactical by eSuba. But what a match so far. 6 in a row for eSuba. I believe it was actually 7 in a row. Then each team keeps breaking serve back and forth. 12-11, 12-12, 13-12. Let's see what eSuba can pull out of their hat. Full rifles. Double op set up again for Ali Gon. The Swedes looking to try and get this one and go 3-0 to start advanced. eSuba looking for that 2-1 scoreline on their standings page. 1 op going mid, 1 op going B. Molotov will do a little bit of damage to him, taking down to 81. But this peek from Cobra, I don't know if eSuba will expect it. Close ramp is Poff. Zedko on the other side. Aggression mid. It's behind the smoke is Cobra, but Fragged, he's going to drop into snipers. I don't know if they heard him. It looks like they had. No, Hemsk hasn't. And Fragged, he's found 2. What a play by Fragged. eSuba, 5 versus 3 hold. And it looks like it will be an early save by Ali Gon. They're calling the save right away. 3 players running into apps. And it looks like it will be another broken serve yet again for eSuba, as the teams will be tied again, 13-13 with 4 rounds to go. All the players trying to save back apps. But that play by Frag, that literally won the round there. The push up through mid, the jump into snipers, and that double kill. It's all that eSuba needed to win this round. Ali Gon with 3 saved weapons will be on kind of a force up buy, a Walmart buy, as I believe it was Strong Legs who calls it that. Where a couple players are going to have to be dropped guns. Hemsk will be relegated to something small. Gets a scout. Scout, CZ, and Kevlar. There will be early utility usage towards mid from eSuba. Molotov Khan will flush out that area. Will free them up a little bit. As now the flashbangs come through, they miss Cobra, but he will miss 2 of them. A much needed shot will not connect. Now the Molotov forces him back. He will not take the shot. He lets 2 go by, and Poff is actually good for 1. Maketig gets 1 more through the Molotov. And now, as Hemsk finds another, Daxon and Hanky G are tasked with the impossible of 5 versus 2. But Daxon started it off well, but he's taken a lot of damage. Hanky G needs to tap, and he will find 1 more. Hemsk, though. But Daxon, he's found 1 more. It's a 2 versus 2. 2 players low. But 501 on the retake will take down, will not actually take down Daxon. But he knows he's there, and Hanky's found 1 more. This is essentially 1 shot apiece for each player. Whoever connects the first bullet will win. And it will be Hanky G, the headshot. eSuba first lead in the entire game, and it comes in round number 27. Round number 28 now, eSuba have the lead 14-13. Down 5-2 in players in that round. Hanky G and Daxon pull it back. And that 1 versus 1 from Hanky G seals the deal. Reset, and it looks an imminent match point for eSuba. They've pulled it back. They should be good for 15 rounds. Zedko, is he going to clear the angle? He will clear the angle. He spots out Cobra, but the wide swing will find him. The movement speed on the P250, too fast for Zedko. But trade has gone through. Shockies makes it a 4 versus 4. But King Cobra has the AK in hand. He is 30 HP, but if he tosses that over to one of his high HP teammates, that could be a dangerous proposition for eSuba going forth into this round. .501 has a very aggressive angle as well, and it will be Hanky G to peek into him. He will spot him out, and he will take a dink, but he will hit the headshot in return. Good crisp aim from Hanky G as he hits the one tap. Smoke's now coming in towards A, but he is low HP, and Hemsk has positioned himself in a really good spot top of balcony. Shockies finds one. Fragged is running through. Nobody's clearing that angle as Cobra finds one through jungle. Hemsk is just baiting his time. He dinks Fragged, but Fragged hits the one tap. It's all left to Cobra, 1 versus 3. There are 2 low HP players, however, for him to be able to find. And a spray through the smoke could yield a frag onto Fragged. Fragged will spot him, though, but he is taken down. Cobra, 1 versus 2. Shockies will seal the deal. eSuba have the match point. And the buy has to come through from Aligon. It is the last-ditch buy. Light utility across the board. Only 1 Molotov, 5 smokes, 3 flashbangs, no HEs, only 1 kit. And that smoke is going to go out towards top mid. I don't know if it actually does anything much. Actually, no, it does. It's actually a really nice smoke. I'm going to keep that myself. But the push comes out. Flashes will allow Cobra to peek out mid aggressively, but he's going to wisely fall back in favor of a more passive stance. This play from 501, he sees the feet, but he gets taken down. Hanky G will trade. That's a good start for eSuba. Damage being dealt onto him, though, by Cobra, who is still in con. Shockies will get peeked, but Hanky G will be good for the trade. And Shockies won't even be taking any points of damage from that hit. 4 versus 3, man advantage now for eSuba. Things looking great for the Czechoslovakian mix. Slow play now from eSuba as they look to work their way over towards B. This push from Poff, though, it could yield huge dividends if nobody's ready for it. Shockies will get spotted. He will peek it in, and he will hit the headshot. Dinks are exchanged, but the AK wins out. 4 versus 2 now. 2 low HP players, and MakeTig has the bench position. He will spray. He will miss onto Hanky G, only connecting a little bit of damage. And Hemski's found 1. Can he find more? He has 3 more to find. A 1 versus 4 would have to keep Aligon alive. Not a situation you really want to be if you are a fan of the Swedes, but if you are indeed an eSuba fan, which I do believe many of you are, this is great for your team. The op on the retake as well, no armor, it is a glass cannon. So the aim punch in effect, but Zedko doesn't even need it. He finishes things off for eSuba, and eSuba has come back from down 11-4. They somehow manage to win this one by a score of 16-13. Fantastic stuff on the T side rather from eSuba. And it is a 2-1 record for them going forward into Advanced. Thank you very much to eSuba for allowing me this cast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope to see you guys soon for eSuba's next match. Thanks for watching.